Oh my god. Oh my god.
Remember the Egyptian magician?
No.
Really?
No.
The
what
Jerky
was that?
Boys?
Oh, Tarbosh.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Hello, my name is Tarbash, the Egyptian magician. Which is funny because it's not really an Egyptian accent. He was
My
like,
eye.
blood in my
The
eye.
snake bit me. I was going. And it bit me in my eye.
Yo, those dudes were innovators, man.
Hell yeah.
Because back then you had to record. There was no digital app
No.
on your
man.
phone. You had to literally pick up another line in the house
Yo,
and put a physical tape recorder to it.
did you leave voicemail messages with Jerky Boy messages to your friends?
Probably, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, that was my favorite shit. Yo, voicemail? It was my favorite time to fuck with people. Everyone already knew. Like, you get 5 seconds in, they're like, oh, that's Gage.
Well,
Dang.
when the answering machines at home was like an actual tape cassette that had a limited time.
Yeah.
Yo, truth used to. My mom used to get pissed after a while because there used to be these weird MTV commercials. Remember they would have weird commercials for no reason, and it would just be some weird ass shit that
Oh,
you'd be
it's
like,
just
what
like
the
a weird,
fuck?
yeah.
And it would just be like
I remember
MTV.
that. Wow, yeah.
So he would always recreate those on our entire answering machine tape. So we would come home and hit play, and it would be him for like 5 minutes, however long the tape was.
Yeah.
So one of them he always did, it was just a cow, and it was being milked or some shit, and it was just going, thank you. Yo, forever. You remember that? And he would just do that shit on the phone until the tape ran out.
That's great.
And then there was like remember the weird cabbie driver?
Oh, he had the
He was
glasses,
like, hey, and
right?
I told him,
Yeah.
hey. Yo, he would just do that
He's
shit,
a
and
weird
then
dude.
there was like one they had with like a dude, like some weird creepy dude, like this lobster was alive before it hit the boiling frothy water. Oh the horror! Oh the horror!
I don't remember that one.
Weird shit. Then MTV turned into all like it's not the same MTV it was when we were young, man. It was cooler. I
It was
liked it.
different phases too, right? Like it was videos all the time,
Right.
and then what was the first? When
Beavis and
changed?
Butthead and animated shit they started doing like Aeon Flux.
Yeah, that was later on, but there was a time where it was just straight fucking videos, and then
Late 80s.
was it late 80s? Yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Game shows and shit, right? Remember they had remote control. Remember that?
Vaguely. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, that was like right before, and then it went into the whole when the Beavis Butthead, the cartoons and all that shit.
Remember Pauly Shore's heyday was like at MTV's.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like when it started to reach the end of that peak and start climbing down, Pauly Shore was like the shit.
Yeah, he was huge back then, Paul.
Yo, that's weird, man. His career is weird.
Yeah.
Because he just peaked super fast, super intensely, and then just like fell the fuck off.
And it's not like he's not funny.
Yeah, but
I think he's funny.
you can't explain his whole thing either. It's like weird.
Yeah.
Now you think back at it, you're like, it's fucking just weird. Like you thought he was a weasel and like the whole way of talking, but it was his own thing. I think he really talked like that, and it was just cool back then.
He was like everybody knew somebody like him. I think
he was
you
like
know
a
what I mean?
stoner surfer.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I think everyone identified like that.
But you know who his mother is? She's like a legend,
away
bro.
too, right?
Yeah,
Mitzi or
Mitzi
something.
Shore. She's
Shore, yeah.
so like there's all these like comedy,
Oh,
like
no.
home-based comedy
Yeah.
clubs that like start like all kinds of careers and like
Mm-hmm.
people are associated with. So like the Comedy Store in New York is like Jim Norton, Patrice O'Neill,
Mm-hmm.
what's his name, Nick DiPaolo, like a lot of New York comics. And then the
I know,
Comedy
right,
Store
right,
is
right.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Comedy Store in L.A. That's his mom. Is
Yeah.
like the one that owned it. So like there's all kinds, like Richard Pryor is from there, all kinds of legends are
Robin
from
Williams.
there.
and-
Yeah, they're all like so his mom was like a big deal. But I'm sure it had a hand in him blowing up. But when you think about it though, he didn't have like a comedian's career. He had like a full fledged like
The interview he did with Joe Rogan on the podcast was really dope.
I caught pieces of that, man.
Yeah, it was dope.
Interesting.
Yeah, he gets into it too, like what we're talking about, like from his perspective and what happened.
I gotta hear it, man.
Yeah, I like Pauly Shore movies. That's like my guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah.
They're
Encino Man was my shit, bro. I seen that
Encino
85
Man
times.
was cool. I didn't get into that one. I like In the Army Now is fucking hilarious to me.
Bro, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've seen a lot of these Pauly Shore movies.
In the Army
Biodome,
Now,
I think I
went
saw.
to the Army that same year, So that shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it struck a chord with me, and
I'm pretty sure I didn't watch that
fucking
one.
funny. That was good. The what was it? He went to the country. He was
the farmer or whatever.
Yeah, that shit was funny too.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
What's the name
right
of that shit?
there.
Damn, I'm about to watch all these Pauly Shore movies in the next
The
upcoming
guy,
weeks.
the good with the I forgot what it was. It was good though. And that chick, the tiny chick, was in it. I used to love her. Gina
Gershon.
No, she can get it too. Gina Gershon.
Gershon.
See, I wonder what she looks like now.
You know what made me feel old, man? In Spider-Man: Homecoming, that Auntie May.
Oh, he's fucking what's her name? Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yo,
I mean, they made Aunt May young, but still.
Yeah, right. Still,
Just the fact she's that figure.
Mhm.
I was like, damn, bro, am I that old, man? Because she's from my time, man.
Yeah, bro. She's like what, like 10 years older than me, maybe.
She gotta be
Not
close to 50, maybe.
Yeah,
50.
maybe like 8. Yeah, all right, I'll give it that.
But yeah, that's crazy though. That's very fucking
That was a
crazy.
good time, man. Back in the 90s, had some dope movies.
I still remember one of the first videos I saw that like just made me think, like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is weird. It has some meaning to it. It was Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I never paid attention to that video.
It came out. It was just weird. But you know what it is too for me? I never had cable, so
Nah,
when
me
I went to
neither.
Truth's house, he always had it. So that's when I would get like my videos in, my MTV in and shit. And like that video still sticks out
Yeah,
because it was very simple.
that was the one that's black and white.
No, it's well, is it black and white? I don't know. But he has a shirt on. He's walking through like L.A. I think he's walking through like the drug out areas.
Yeah,
And it's just like hell or some shit with an arrow, and he's just singing.
and they're
shit.
playing in hell and shit. There's fire behind them. Was that?
No, I don't think so.
I'm thinking something else. Sorry,
Yeah.
I failed.
And around the same time, Ugly Kid Joe had a video. I hate
Ugly
everything
Kid
about
Joe.
you.
Wow,
Remember
forgot about
shit?
that dude.
I
Ugly
think
Kid
that
Joe.
was his only hit, man.
Yeah.
Was that a person or a
Oh,
group?
you know, I think what happened with that dude was he went back on the underground scene. If I'm not mistaken, there was a hardcore band called Life of Agony, and like a Cali group, and he left Ugly Kid Joe, and he went to lead that band. And they were like
Money
super
Mark would
hardcore.
know that.
Yeah, he would. Shouts to Money Mark.
Yeah, Money Mark.
Yeah. So I think that's officially what happened back then. I could be wrong.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I remember around that time too on TV they used to have the spring break shits, which was dope.
Yeah, that was dope, too.
You would be like at that age, unless you had a job, you were just home anyway.
Yeah, right.
So they would have like it would last like at least a week or two,
Yo,
right?
MTV
Every day showing
spring
that
breaks
shit.
were dope. Those shows, because that you know, figure this at like the early '90s and shit.
You talking about like on the beach shit, like
Yeah, they had the stage.
yeah,
On the beach
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because then you had like
Don't do that no more.
Nah, man. But because everything, there's
It's
shows
just
everywhere.
pregnant teenager shows. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the concerts now and shit like that, like live performances. You weren't like it's not like now you're inundated with live performances because of social media.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
then it
yeah.
was like, yo, you know, like that was. I remember that one year it was like '91 or '92, and it was Yo MTV Raps, at the beach on spring break, and it was like, yo, they had like Naughty by Nature performed, Nice and Smooth performed, Tribe Called Quest performed, Leaders of the New School performed.
It was like a treat.
It was like, yo, it was like you didn't see this, and then on top of it was like. Fucking Nice and Smooth's there, then they do Dwick and fucking Guru comes
my
out.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Tribe and Leaders of New School are performing the same. So they do Scenario live. You know, right when the shit comes out, like that shit was like you know what I'm saying? You captured lightning in a bottle at some point.
That's a casualty of technology, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
one of those unfortunate things, you know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Like, you can't help it. Like, that's going to happen. Like, if people have access to everything, they're going to have access to shit that was, like, once in a while only, so it had more value.
Yeah.
Now it's like a live performance. Like, you know, I'd never seen KRS One live, and it used to bug me 10 years ago, but, like, now I think I'm kind of, I think I'll be okay with it, because I've seen so many fucking live performances online. It's almost like being there.
There's a few I need to see though, man.
Yeah. Nah, I'm lying, man. I'm
There's
just
a
trying to
few.
make myself feel better because I'll probably never see him live.
Nah, man, don't say that, bro. Unless he dies tonight.
Maybe I'll kill him, man.
The KRS One show is crazy, so crazy.
That's the one. I still, damn.
I need to see. I want to. You know what though? Like, I'm not a fan of any recent music, but I'd like to see Eminem live. just to witness that, see what it's like.
Depends what songs
Royce
he's gonna
too.
do though.
I'd
man.
like to see Royce.
If he
live.
does the Eminem show or like all those albums, like
Nah.
like man,
I wonder, and that's one of the reasons I want to go too. I want to see, like, does he do anything from Slim Shady or?
I
Marshall
guarantee
Mathers?
he's gonna do. I mean, like any other artist, he's gonna do his newer shit. I mean, think about it. 2002 is old shit for him, and to me,
Right.
that's new Eminem that I don't
Yeah,
fucking want
right.
to hear.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So unless he does, like when I went to Rock the Bells in was it like 2013 or some shit or 12, it was when Nas performed the whole Illmatic album front to back. See, if Eminem does some shit like that, and I'm guaranteed to hear
Oh, yeah,
hear
if he
either
does
some
one of the
Shady
first
LP or
couple
Marshall
albums.
Mathers LP,
Yeah,
I'm there.
yeah.
But
No.
nobody does that. That they should do that. Like artists like of his caliber, like Nas did it right, man.
Yeah.
Like they should start doing that shit,
I
bro.
agree.
You know
I
what I
think-
mean?
I think
Because
you
there's only I can count them on one hand artists that can get that off.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think Wu-Tang could pull up 36
Oh my
Chambers.
God,
Bro.
what?
Yo, that would be
I mean,
incredible.
without one member, but
I've
still.
seen him like 4 fucking times. I'll go see him again. I don't
Yeah,
care.
no, they Method Man is the best performer in Wu Tang, bro, by far.
Yeah. I agree.
That motherfucker knows how to perform and shit. But still, though, seeing them is just, I mean, if you're a Wu Tang fan, bro, you're not gonna not like it.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, yeah, there should be some artists that do full albums. I mean,
Like Big Punch do Capital Punishment, I'll go see that shit.
you need a time machine, bro.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
that-
What about Imagine Beatnuts did one of the first albums?
Nah, I
No,
wouldn't see that.
you don't
Like,
see
no,
Rain in
I
the
love,
Tech.
I love
perform live?
Beatnuts, yeah, but I mean, like, I wouldn't. And the first 2 albums were dope. But I just like, I'm not that big of a fan.
Name some other artists you would see and what album you would want to see them perform live.
Just my personal choice. I would like to. All right, I'll keep it a little current too. I would like to see Action do Mr. Wonderful. He almost did the whole thing. When
Didn't
we
we
went to
kind
go
of
see
see
him. Yeah,
it,
he
though?
did like half of
Yeah.
it. And I got excited. I was like, yo, he's gonna do the whole album, and that would have been dope, but he didn't. But I
That
mean,
was
still, he pulled that off. I would like to go see Kendrick. It
Yeah?
doesn't have to be an album. I'd like to just go see his live shows. Look crazy.
Huh, I don't know.
His live performance looks dope. That's a lot of things too. A lot of cats can't do live performance.
That's true, yeah.
You know.
Same way, freestyle artists don't really translate all the time to music, to full songs and shit.
Yeah. I would like to see live. I haven't seen. There's so many, bro. Master Ace, I'd like to go see live.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely like to go see him live. And I'd watch him do Disposable Arts.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's weird you said that, because that sometimes when I get in my car and a random song starts playing and it was off of that album. And I was
That
like,
beat,
I
the
forgot this
alphabet
album.
song, the beat, ding, ding. That shit comes on every now and again. I'm just like, I'm gonna ride with this.
That's a great album, man.
Oh yeah, and then he comes back with Fallen Season, which is just as good. Not as good, but just as good. I don't know.
Yeah, Master Ace, bro. Master Ace. I feel like I can't say he doesn't get enough respect, because he does from the people that know shit.
Yeah.
But he doesn't from people that should give it. Like, if you love Kendrick Lamar or even mid Eminem, that fly's gonna drive me nuts. But if there's a lot of rappers that people love and they don't understand how they're influenced by someone like, it's not even just Master Ace, man. There's a lot of rappers that influence a lot of new rappers that have this following of people that never necessarily did the history of hip hop, so they have no clue.
I mean, yo, look at LP, man. A lot of people just know him from fucking Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
And a lot of motherfuckers don't know who Run the Jewels are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of know Killer Mike. Like, oh, he's with that white dude. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know.
Like, that white dude's a fucking legend, bro.
Yeah. This dude was calling out Biggie in the fucking 90s
Oh my
on songs. You know what I mean? Like, not directly, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this dude was calling out that
I mean,
shit.
he had the
back
whole,
then.
what was his label? He
whole
put a lot of fucking underground
Jux.
rappers. Yeah. Definitive Jux, man. He put a lot of underground rappers in at the perfect time, man. It was at a time where hip hop was transitioning and sectioning off into, you know, commercial shit and whatever.
Yeah.
And he created a fucking label.
You know what I mean? Yo, you know, I heard, I don't know if it's true, I gotta find out, man, that when he had his artist recording, excuse me, yo. Ooh, it's early.
That's
I need a beer,
shit,
that's
bro.
what it is. What do you call it? Fucking, he would have them, and I think it's real because I read it in Source Magazine. He said when they would record, he'd have them grab the mic and record their song like that because he wanted them to focus on performing, like being an MC and
Smart,
shit.
yeah.
So he was like, yo, they have a mic with the foam and shit, and you do your rhymes like that.
That's smart,
in the
bro.
booth.
I love stories like that where you hear like the background shit of like what people
Oh
do.
yeah, I could listen to that shit all day.
That's dope.
Day.
Like one, I remember hearing Dungeon Family. I forgot where I saw this shit, but the dude.
Oh, CeeLo raped that girl when she was asleep. Oh, sorry.
No. But like the dude, like whoever was, I guess the engineer, whoever's house it was, like was kind of like the head dude, and would have motherfuckers like run, like do like marathon races pretty much, but while spitting their verses, so they could be out of breath and learn breath control, so they could perform.
Yo, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is, bro. I used to try to do that shit to, you know, rappers I work with, but nobody
Yeah.
was serious enough to take it to that level.
No.
Because that's hard, bro. But think about it. If you get used to doing that, like, of course, it's hard for everybody, pause. But if you get used to doing that, how ill is your breath control going to be, bro?
Yo, what the fuck? That has coffee in it. That
Oh,
threw
yeah.
me back from man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is
We should
that?
chug.
All right.
All right.
Salud, man.
Woo, Nelly.
Oh, man. I'm going to feel that tomorrow.
I wonder if that actually has caffeine in it. That'll probably be good. You're going to be like,
It's bold and smooth coffee flavor.
so goldenrulpodcast.com. We're back.
Hey, what's
we're
up,
bringing
guys?
it back. I'm Paradigm P.
I'm Stress One.
And we have Marcus Aurelius producing today.
Yeah.
He's there.
Because they're sucking on his lollipop.
Yeah, man. Damn, so
Yo,
it's been like a month since the last
Yo, yeah, it's
episode.
been a minute. No
quality,
guests
not
tonight.
quantity.
Taking it back to the golden rule. Just
Origins,
me and this
bro.
motherfucker tonight.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yo, we haven't done this since the first episode, man.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird how, like, it was just us, and they were like, all right, let's just have a guest.
Yeah.
And there was just mad guests.
Yeah.
53 episodes
We've
later.
been really blessed, man.
Yeah,
For real. Like just, and everyone's been on, and everyone's been funny, and
Yeah, there's
brought
never been
something
like
to
a
the
guest that I've
table.
been like, we probably shouldn't have done that one.
yeah, no regrets.
Yeah, man.
No regrets. You guys didn't see that movie?
No, I was like, what the fuck is he pronouncing that shit?
No, it's fucking. No, there's a movie. I forget which. It was the shit.
What is it?
It was like-
Galifianakis? Where he's like,
Nah,
he's a
nah,
retard.
nah. Yeah, but it's like one of those like movies. It had fucking Jason Sudeikis from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, wait,
And they were like,
Horrible Bosses?
no, it was the one where they're like con men. They were trying to look like a family in a Winnebago or some shit.
Oh, I vaguely remember that
They
shit.
go to
man.
some carnival and some carnies there, and he's got a tattoo, and it says "No regrets." It's RAGRETS. Yo, there's a meme about it. Yo, you never seen it?
I must have seen it because it sounds. It kind
Oh,
of
it's
sounds
fucking
familiar.
hilarious. This white trash looking dude. All right. If anyone's listening, you know. What I'm talking
Someone's there like, yo, I know what the fuck it is.
about. Yeah, thank you. Internet high
like
five.
Well, goosh.
So yeah, Golden Rule Podcast.
Yeah.
You can find us at www.goldenrulepodcast.com.
Yep.
You can find us on the Twitters.
Yep.
At Raw Natural,
Yep.
at Stress One.
Yep.
Golden Rule Podcast is on Facebook. There's a Facebook page. And
Just Google that shit.
yeah, Google the shit, man, cause you'll Google me, baby. It's everywhere, man. And
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we've been doing this for over a year now, I think, way over a year.
Yeah, it's
And
probably
we
like
got
2 years now. Actually, it's
shitload
coming
of
up on
fucking-
2 years. Actually, I think it passed 2 years. I think
It might have.
April or May.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't celebrate. Oh.
But no, good shit, man. We, it took us so long to start this shit, right?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah. Oh shit, we having technical difficulties. All right, so yeah, we tried to start this thing for a while, man. We done it at different locations and had a few shows, and it just didn't sound right. And then finally, we got to it, and here we are, man.
Yeah,
so,
buddy.
Yeah, we're doing something different tonight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's more of just a talking episode. So
Yeah.
we were talking about how, like, if you ever took a word, like, let's see, I'll take the light from Coors Light and just keep saying it until it gets weird. Light, and just think about the letters in that shit. Light. You end up being like, that's not even a real fucking word. So then, wait, there really has nothing to do with what.
I'm sitting here like, okay.
Well, the roundabout, to make a long story short, it's just like looking at the word light. I started looking at like things rappers do and like how weird it is that, there's a connection. How weird it is that no one fucking says nothing about it, but it's obvious.
Yeah.
So like how certain rappers have, like a sound they do.
Yeah, sound effects and shit.
Yeah. And it's like weird. Like,
yeah.
so
Like-
the first one it'll be Jadakiss's laugh. Have you ever heard Jadakiss? He always goes, aha! Or some shit like that. It's like, it's weird because it's 2 syllables, so it's effort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I have so many questions about this for years because with the locks and shit, I don't remember hearing that until it was solo Jadakiss, right? So if that's something he always did, was he just holding that to himself for the first, 8 years of his career?
I don't know, man. I thought he was doing it during the
Dude,
live.
I never liked the locks, so honestly, I couldn't.
I fuck with the live.
I never really heard any of their albums, but I probably.
I
didn't
love
listen
it on
to that.
bagels.
Oh,
Yeah,
lox and
that was-
cream
that's
cheese.
horrible.
But
Yeah, if you don't like corny jokes, then turn this shit off.
yeah, because they get more corny and
We get
more
corny
racist.
and dirty and nasty.
Well, look, let me play here a little.
Play
I'm gonna
those.
keep
Yeah, I like
pausing
Jada
it.
Kiss, yo.
So this is just it's a compilation.
It was cold as fuck in here, man.
Oh, we could turn that down.
Can
Yeah, yo, Marcus, can you hit that, please, por favor, producer, super producer Marcus.
we? Look, oh, we got camera now. Look, guys.
His nibbles are hard.
My nipples are zipples.
Take a zipper. All right, ready?
Nah,
You
I
turn
don't
off.
want to turn it off, yo. Just 70, yo. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm fucking.
All right. Ready?
Sorry,
Here we go.
diva and out right now. Yo. Yeah, see, that's uncalled for. Sounds like he's coughing up some cum after giving a blowjob.
See what I'm saying?
Is this a loop?
The more you, no, this is all different ones. Each one's a different one. I guess it's his laugh, the beginning of his laugh, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great, man.
See, now it just sounds weird, like repeating the same word.
All fucked up.
I guess he was in a porno.
Word?
Yeah. Just censored that picture.
Wow.
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck? Well, we're about halfway through that clip.
Yo. Wow.
See?
Really?
So now, like, it makes you, that's when I start thinking, like, dude, that's a lot of ahas. Let's keep going in the background while we discuss this weird sound he makes. So I guess it's the beginning of his laugh.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, man.
That was young
It's like a
Jay.
tick, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
fucking.
Well, he might. That might be the beginning of like every, and I'm guilty too. I mean, every rapper do a little giggle sometimes before the fucking verse, and that's because like, and I'll tell you like, you thinking of something, you're like, yo, I got some nice shit for this shit. You're like, you know, I think that's where. But him like that.
But it's his brand though too. You know what I mean?
Yo, he like
At least now,
we
maybe it
talking
didn't
shit
start
about it,
like
but
that.
it works. Like the world
Yeah.
knows it. you
Like
know?
I think, because like I just want to see how it happened. Like
I'd like to know.
I
that
think
too.
maybe he didn't plan it to be like, oh, I'm gonna make this sound as part of my brand and start doing it. He probably just would do that normally, and then it just became
Somebody might have been like, "Yo, do that again."
maybe.
You know, it could have been one of those. You know, he did it once.
it's just yeah.
Hey, yo,
I mean-
Sean. Yo, Sean.
But see,
Yo, do that thing again, Sean. Yeah, that shit right there. Yeah, do that. Do it. Keep it going, Sean. That's gangster.
it's weird, man.
It's horrible.
But I'd rather have someone do it like that, and like it came natural, than have someone just make the conscious decision like, I'm gonna make this part of my brand. I'm gonna scratch my elbow on the microphone and it's gonna go.
Hey, yo, Sean. I'm dropping the hottest shit 2018. They're like, yo, he's back. He's back this year, and he's scratching all the elbows. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he don't need no lotion.
Dude, yo, his name is Nolo.
But here's the thing too. So you know how like, especially now, everybody copies whoever's successful. So like,
Oh, yeah.
everyone sounds like Drake. Everyone sounds like Nicki Minaj. Every female rapper now sounds like
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. But no one's ever copied
Oh.
that. Oh, he missed that. He licked the shaft of the beer bottle.
I got no shame. That's alcohol.
But nobody copies the Jadakiss laugh. Why? Because people copy the Drake, yeah. And the Jay-Z, like, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why did no
What
one
about
copy
the
it? It's too much.
Drake,
Too much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does that too. Yeah.
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 And you know, I think when you're not a fan of the artist, you can more notice
Yeah.
when it's copied. Like Nicki Minaj, like I hear so many female rappers that I know, like especially in World Star, they always have people that pay to put their shit, the video. So there was one that was an Asian bitch, and she had the dude Flow Sick, the dude that.
Oh,
had the
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, let me see
Korean
what
cat,
the fuck she sounds like. She sounds exactly like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And she has all. I looked in the comments just to aggravate myself, and it's like all these people that just love them and shit. But I was like, they're all fucking Asian.
Yo, he's the one that's older, right?
No, he's probably younger than me. I think.
Really?
He's like a deep. He sounds like he's like.
No, his face looks old as fuck.
I don't know. He looks like Psy but thinner. Remember like Gun
You
Thigh.
look like the motherfucker that sold me these beers earlier. Say, let me stop.
But no, that dude. I
Looks
think.
dope. I like
Yeah,
it.
he is dope.
Yeah, he is. He's dope.
I love that one video where
Oh,
you
yeah,
hear the voice and you don't
Korean
expect to
cats.
see his Asian face. Yeah, you're like, what the
That's why I
fuck?
saw him. I looked at him. I'm like,
He's
George
like,
Takei, what the fuck?
yeah.
Get back on the Enterprise, nigga. I'm kidding.
Sulu. But anyway,
Golden Rule Podcast.
we go off on tangents sometimes,
Yes.
man. It be like that.
We
So that was a
drinking.
Jadakiss laugh. You know what? I give his laugh like 4 Wodies out of 30, and that's like on a
For what?
Wody.
What's a
Remember
Wody?
Master P used to let's call his boys that. Hey Wody.
No,
Really?
I ain't fuck with no Master P.
No, you're too young for Master P. I didn't either, but he was like
That's what he said?
unavoidable back then. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hey, what's up, Wody? Or did I just make that up? No, you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he did. I don't know, man. I Master P's garbage, yo.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I've never knocked somebody coming from like the projects and working their way up and making,
Especially
like, yo,
doing it
Any,
hand to hand the way
Yeah,
these
exactly.
cash
Out the
money
fucking
dudes and
trunk.
him back then. Yeah,
yeah,
that's hard
yo,
work, man.
Nah, exactly. Like anybody, whether you're doing it through music or whatever, yo, you working your way out. Yo, more power to you. I'm not gonna knock you down. Yo, your product sucks, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you, hey man, somebody likes.
But
it.
it's good to wherever they're from, they love
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
It should just don't travel up the East Coast.
Wody.
Hey, Wody.
It does
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It does now, motherfuckers.
now,
love that
yeah.
shit.
With the internet, I remember seeing how music could spread with you not having the backing of a label with Napster. because people started being smart back then. You would download like Cannabis Rare Freestyle, and it'd be some fucking white kid from Westchester or somewhere. You're like, what the fuck is this shit?
I remember that. Yeah.
Like you couldn't believe at first that the file name lied to you, and then you realize what happened. You're like, oh, you motherfucker. But yo, one time we heard one of the best, most entertaining freestyles in our life. It was me, Truth. We went to visit my cousin Javier. And this is 2000. Damn, when was this? Like 2000, I think. And we downloaded it because Javier, he was in college, so he had the T3 internet connection, which was super fast.
Yeah.
Well, back then when we had dial-up, that was the fastest shit.
T3, the dial-up. That's like
it's fucking
downloading the future.
So we was on Napster while he was getting ready for finals, and he would leave all day and study, and we'd just be in his room just chilling, blazing, drinking, and just on his computer, just using his fast internet connection. So we downloaded this shit. It was like Cannabis Freestyle, and it sounded like some white kid from the Midwest. Like he didn't even have a delivery, he had no flow, but like it was so absurd that it was just the funniest shit we ever heard. And like to this day, we remember a couple of lines, but like I've searched a few times to try to find it because I want to own that fucking audio. Damn. But he one of the lines was like some shit like, I punch you so hard your eyeballs pop out of your skull. Like, he rapped like that. And he's like,
he's just like mad awkward with it. Or?
Yeah. He's like, I'll slap you so hard your eyeballs pop out of your skull. It didn't even sound like he was rapping. It was like he was just talking.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, and then I'll slap you and then beat you up and say, hey, you want to lay on my satin pillow? We're like, what the fuck is this? So imagine expecting to hear Cannabis Rare Freestyle. You hear this kid. There was no music behind it either. It was just acapella. We heard it. We're like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's going to be. See, this is a long time ago, man. My memory, it's a little foggy since then.
Years ago, man.
I know. I'm feeling fucking old now.
This motherfucker was one back then.
Damn. He hit you with the physical
face. Yeah, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's a long. Yo, it's crazy to think back, like how long ago that was. And
what year were you born? 99. Damn.
Yeah.
In the 199. Damn, that song came out when you was born, nigga. It might have came out before. I think that shit came out February, March. The Common Sense. I had that single. It was a CD single. It had 2 songs on it. Remember that?
Oh, look out!
What a waste. Here's a CD, buy it for $3. We only threw 2 songs on here, even though it could hold fucking way more.
They got us. I stopped buying CDs after a while. I was downloading everything off the internet.
Yeah, I finally made that conversion probably 10 years ago, I think. Because it was hard, because you know what? I remember when CDs came out, especially when we had the ability to burn them and download illegally and shit. And you're like, oh, this is my collection right here. I could get whatever I want at any given time. So I started trying to build my collection. I used to go all out, man. I used to like have the printer that printed on CDs and like back when Netflix first started and it was the DVD in the mail, I would fucking, why did I do all this extra work? I would sit there, I would rip the DVD, I would burn it onto another DVD, and then I would scan the cover of this other DVD and print it on the other one to build this collection that I don't even own anymore because everything's on fucking iTunes now. Oh my god, I spent a lot of time doing that shit, bro. I had a booklet full of that shit.
Bootleg DVDs, yo, stereotype.
Oh my god, that never even occurred to me till then. Holy shit! Well, I wasn't selling them.
No, it doesn't matter. Technology.
I was like, free copy collection. Yo, that's funny, man.
Man.
But damn, yeah.
I only bought CDs of artists I liked, and even then, like, that was like I had to like either A, really like them and support them, or B, I couldn't find their shit.
Well, here's one thing though that no one, this generation at least, will not experience, and not even the generation before us, is that you've bought. There's been at least a handful of artists that you've bought the tape for, you lost the tape, bought it again. You bought the CD for it because you realized you're moving up the CDs. You lost the CD, you bought it again, and then now everything's digital, so it's on your iTunes collection on the cloud, so you don't even have the CD no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like him, have you ever, none of your friends have ever bought a physical album, have they? Nah, right? Yeah. You know, like, it's not something they do. Like, it was out of necessity for us, man.
Yo, think about the shit that they'll never experience that we had to. Was it you I was having that conversation? We were talking about something that they'll never know about. I was talking to somebody recently, texting. We were talking about the younger generation and how they'll never understand something. I forgot what it was. It was a real good conversation though. Apparently not that good because I don't remember it.
There's a lot, man, and I think, but you know what though? I think even though it's different, like it's still the same convo. So like someone from like what our grandparents' age would be experiencing the same shit about the new generation will be like our parents' generation not understanding something. It's always gonna be like that. It's just the exact topic of what they're talking about is gonna be different. Because no matter what, think about it. Like a generation is a good measure of time. You know, it's not specific years, but it's a good amount of time to judge the differences that would occur. And based on how humans are, how we progress, there's going to be a big gap, big enough that like one generation is never going to fucking understand or have agreement with the next one. It's just always going to be like that, regardless of what it is that they're nitpicking about.
I'm talking about technology though.
Yeah, you know.
And fuck. I lost my train of thought. I don't know why.
Well, think about it.
Let's move on, yo. We were talking about
we're talking about Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we were talking about Jadakiss for his lab, right? We're talking about the sounds, and then Drake, right? He got the we talked about that.
Yeah, hold up, but let's hear some of that.
That's great. Yo, I love it. Yeah.
Let me pause this for a second.
Yeah, man.
This is only every time Drake says on his Views album.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, see?
See, so like when I hear like some artists, I don't know like a lot of these new artists, but some that stick out is the dude. Who's the dude that he just looks like a cool Italian white dude, but he don't look like a rapper, but he's a rapper. He does songs with BB Rexa. G-Eazy, yeah. He fucking sounds exactly like Drake to me.
Yeah, he does.
Money Mark was here, he'd be like, oh, you're slurring. He fucking sounds like Anyway, he's one that sticks out, man. There's another artist that's pretty well known, but it's like, come on, man. This dude clearly came out a while after Drake, and he clearly sounds exactly like Drake, saying
that's how it is now.
Yeah, but why doesn't anyone call anyone out? At least back then, we did. No, you know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, Drake needs to do that.
Not Drake. Any fan of Drake needs to. Any fan of anything needs to.
Well, I guess they could make some noise.
Come on, man. We was calling out ugly Craig Mack for ripping off Redman.
Yo,
and he was the only one to do that shit. You know what I mean? He was the first one that came out with like, yo, nah, you sound too much like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
These are obvious fucking clones, like, at least with the word yeah. I'm not going to say his whole style, but that's, you know, I don't know him enough, but let's continue. We're only 13 seconds in.
Wow. Yeah. That's how I felt about Outkast at first. I'm like, stop trying to be Tribe, bro.
You thought Outkast was?
Yeah.
Really?
I was like, yo, they're trying to be, not Tribe, but I was like, yo, these cats are trying to be like the native tongue shit. And I was like, But then, you know, and because of that, and this is my own ignorance, because of that, I didn't really listen to them.
Really?
So now, like, I listen back, and I'm like, yo, I missed out on them. I never got into them.
Yeah, I never thought they sounded like them. But you know, it was different too at that time because it was still early, man. So like anyone that sounded not like what you expected them to sound from where they're from, you're like, oh, they're New York, they're East Coast,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Cypress Hill does not sound East Coast at all. They created their own version of like real hip hop there, but because the only thing happening was, you know, New York East Coast hip hop, they're like, oh, they don't sound like West Coast shit. They sound like this. So, you know, because most people that from here like Cypress Hill, they like certain artists. Bro. You know what I mean? Like we like Common Sense. You know, he's from Chicago. We like Outkast. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people not in a tri-state that like got respect. You know what I mean?
I was listening to Cypress on the way here, bro. That fucking Black Sunday. What a dope album, man.
Bro, that's the first album I got high to, man. No, it wasn't Black Sunday. It was Temples of Boom. My bad.
Temples of Boom. Yeah, Temples of Boom is dope too. But like, yo, I haven't heard like Black Sunday like in its entirety, and I did it today, and I'm like, fuck, man. forgot how
Damn,
dope
making
this
me want
album
to
is.
listen to that shit. I'm gonna rock that shit tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, yeah, jump on it. It's got my
Fucking-
theme song in the beginning, and it just rocks on, and it's like
That's what's the songs on that? Wait.
classics, yo.
Obviously, Insane in the Brain's on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Insane. So let me think of the time period. What else? Hits from the Bong is on it. No, that's Temples of Boom. I'm thinking of. Right?
I think
Hits from the
so.
Bong. Damn, I gotta listen to that shit. You know who was the real Cypress Hill head? Was
Who's
fucking
that?
Truth. It
Really?
was Robert. He was the one. He put me on to Cypress Hill and Outkast. And he used to like NWA. I never really. Like
Nah, I never
NWA too
fucked with
much.
NWA. They ruined hip hop.
He loved
Yeah, I
Run
said it.
DMC. I never really.
I loved
fucked
Run
with
DMC
them either.
too.
But I didn't fuck with them because I had no access to music at the time. But then growing up, I just can't appreciate it because it's too late now.
If
you know?
if you got into hip hop in the '90s or if you were younger, whatever the case may be, like if you weren't around to witness Run DMC at the time, then you missed it. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw them like be the first hip hop video on on MTV. I didn't have MTV, but like I remember seeing fucking Walk This Way at my grandmother's house. Like it was amazing.
I still remember that
You know?
video. Yeah, when he bust through the wall and shit. Steven Tyler.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
And it was one of the first like collab type joints too.
I mean, I understand their part in hip hop,
yeah.
but it's just like
And you don't. Hey man, look, it's okay not to like motherfuckers that paved the way. It's okay, and that's another problem too with some purists that are like, you have to like. No, you don't have to like anything, man.
But think about it. I think those people are trying too hard to be like that motherfucker that's just so to the core of it. Nobody's to the core of nothing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, nobody.
You can't be that pure into something. Like,
No.
come on, man. You're faking the funk.
And there's
Yo.
too many people like that.
But she looked dead. Trent. All right. She
Scared
just
me,
old.
man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
she scared me because her eyes were like. That
Oh,
would have
wow.
sucked. My dog died on the fucking show.
Yo, my God, bro. Yo, my heart just skipped a beat, man.
I never seen her eyes look like that, bro.
I'm just tired.
Now she's awake. She had the droopy eyes. All right. Love you.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man. So we didn't hear the rest of that Drake video, man.
what's a long fucking video, man?
No, I'm just trying to fuck with people that's listening.
Oh, fuck! I went back. God damn it! Hold on.
Oh, you done
I'm gonna
fucked
skip.
up.
I'm gonna skip the 13 seconds. Hold on, because we gotta hear those shit. Okay. Here. Yo, he says this is the same album. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna pee. Come back.
Yeah,
This
I'm breaking
video
the
clip
seal
is
myself.
21 minutes long.
All right, go ahead, man.
Bro, wait. 21 minutes
21
of
minutes.
one album saying yeah.
So
This
what's-
has to be a lie.
My thing is, what's worse, the fact that it's 21 minutes of yeah, or the person that put this together? Like, yo, what's wrong with your life? You got to sit there and consolidate every yeah, and then turn it into a YouTube video. I don't get it. So yeah. This is disgusting. Wow. It's all from one album. Yo, if anyone's still listening, sorry, man. This is proving a point. You don't stop. This is soothing, actually. Oh my God. Yeah, I can just sit here and listen to it. It's like I'm meditating.
Holy shit. Can this be right? This can't be.
Nowadays, I would not be surprised, sir.
Is this real? Do you think this is real? Can this be? Really? One album though. Hold on, I'm skipping to the middle. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Did you hear how much 21 Savage says 21 all the time? He's like, freaking song.
Really? 21. No.
One song has like, saying 21 like 6 times.
What's his name? So I guess you say your name all.
As many times as you want, man. Shit.
But damn, that's a lot of fucking yes. But do you see that? Do you think like G-Eazy sounds like Drake to you, or nah? Like he's influenced by him.
Influenced by Drake. And like, he takes after Drake. But I feel like
But you guys don't feel like it's biting?
I feel like he's trying to make it his own, but he's not really.
He's just borrowing. He's like, let me just get a little bit of that.
Yeah.
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 All right. Next, we're gonna do Jay-Z. Okay, perfect time of stress. We gave up on that other shit, man. It was too much
That was,
fucking yes, bro. It was
That was
absurd.
a lot, man.
Yeah. All right, here. I should have looked at these compilations before I just saved them. Denzel does a mean Jay-Z impression. All right, we're gonna get sidetracked here. I'm a clickbait fucking fool.
I'm a clickbait whore.
But anyway, though, but I see where they're going with that. Jay-Z. But Jay-Z's done a lot of shit that, people bite.
yeah.
I ain't gonna get into too personal, but, even people we know rip off Jay-Z sounds from time to time.
Really?
Yeah, little son.
I'm not in the right frame of mind right now. So
I ain't talking
I
shit.
can't pick
And
up
I don't
on
want
that.
to talk shit. That's why I'm just
no. I think what I like with the whole Jay-Z sound is that that's him really feeling it. Like it's
Yeah.
where, maybe the Jadakiss laugh is a tick.
So, okay, here I know exactly what you're saying. So, like, Vinny Paz going to ha 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 ha. That's something that takes a take and be like, yo, record me doing this shit and blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
The Jay-Z shit's just coming out naturally.
That's him because he's going into that zone.
Yeah.
You know what
He's
I mean?
feeling it. And he always likes to bounce. Have you ever seen
Mhm.
the documentaries? He's like, yo, I want to hear some shit with some bounce.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's him settling in. You know what I mean? Like and from like a perspective of a rapper, right? Like they're getting into the track and they want to just like glide onto it. You know what I mean? And and by him doing it, that's him catching. You know what I mean? Like to me, that's him catching the beat. Like he knows where he wants to go. Like Eminem, early Eminem. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's him. That's not that's him really.
It's not him branding
Catching,
himself.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's him. He needs to know his rhythm. He needs to know where he's coming in. In my personal opinion, that's what I think.
I
that
agree.
is.
I agree with that, man.
And with Jay, I think it's him feeling it. I think it's him. He's into the track. He's about to, give it his all or whatever you want to say, and glide into it. And I think that's the difference between the others, man. Although
Yeah.
with Drake, I think that for him is
It's kind of natural.
kind of natural, but I think that serves a purpose. I think it's placement for him and his verses. I think that it's
It takes space of a pause.
right, yeah, exactly. So it's like whereas, from something we would work on, let's say we'd have something like that, and we'd have someone come
He
in
feels
in
it.
that space with a hype or whatever, and he just does that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. It might be part of his verse when he spits it originally, or maybe it's a hype or whatever. But again, it's like where we would reverb something maybe, or
Well,
you know,
well, think
have a
about it
hype.
too. At being an MC, it's hard, at least I would think, to like leave a certain length of a pause in the verse and purpose. That's why
Yeah.
another reason I have a lot of respect for Sean Price, because coming from our style of rap that we like, and like, you know, like you guys rap, I don't rap, but he, outside of the norm, would have an incredible amount of pauses. He would leave long pauses in his verses. You know what I mean? And like that kind of goes against your natural instincts as an MC, because as an MC, you don't want no other MC jumping in and stealing your shine. You know what I mean? I think that's at the root of it. And like when you're freestyling and shit, even just for fun, you pause for a second, somebody's gonna jump in and start fucking rapping when you weren't even done. You had a pause worked in there for effect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So it's hard, I think, on that level too, for like a rapper in general to leave a pause, because he left long pauses, man. Like he would leave half a bar out, and then sometimes he would be like, like, you know. Or he would do that a lot. He would like leave a the same way Drake leaves a you know what I mean, for a pause. But you know what I mean? It's in some ways it's a sign of another level artist, man. Not saying Drake is, but
no,
I'm just pointing out that Sean Price was in my book. You know what I mean?
Mine too, yo. And I'll be honest with you, man. Just like writing like that. I think that's where his skill came from. Talking about Sean Price with the you know, the pauses on the verse. Like, yo, it's hard for me to, let's say, write something and then I have a pause somewhere that wasn't meant to be. Like, I don't do this shit on purpose.
So fuck you up, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just like, you know, or when you're reciting and practicing a verse, you could, you know what I mean, find different areas where you can pause it. But, you know, obviously this motherfucker just, that's how he made the shit. And that's what makes it dope. Whereas like someone like me, I'll catch the beat different ways. And then I'm like, yo, I could stop here. And then maybe I could punch something in later or whatever. And there's been times when Mickey was like, yo, just leave it like that. And I'm like, nah, bro, there's nothing there. He's like, no, it sounds dope. I'm like, nah. And it goes back to the, like, I feel uncomfortable. Like, yo, I don't want nothing there. I want to stop.
Dead air, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he's like, no, it sounds dope like that. And again, but this is us working on some shit and finding it, just stumbling upon it. Whereas someone like Sean Price, who I think should make this list as a dropping out of a verse. You know what I mean? It's just as much as some of his trademarks. His trademark was like, da-na-na-na. Oh. And then just, you know what I mean? Wait for the bar to end and just like, and that was structured from him.
It is, yeah.
That's
it's naturally part of his flow, I think.
And again, like, yo, I'm try to explain to everyone that's listening and you guys here, like, you don't understand how hard that is. How something that sounds so simple. And that's what was so great about it, because it was something so simple and it just sounded like it sounded simple because he did it. Like it was second nature to him.
It made it look easy.
But to just come off and be like, yo, I'm gonna stop rhyming at this bar. I'm just gonna wait. Yo, I'm just gonna wait and then
your
start
traditional verse writing. Yeah, I'm not with that.
It was just like, and then maybe I'll throw a poo and that's it. And it was just like, wow, bro.
I know.
Wow.
The crazy shit is like looking at his interviews. If people ask him like, you know, you ever get writer's block and shit like that, he's always like, nah. He's like, that shit just flows out. He's like, that's why you hear me start off a verse with some weird shit. He'll just say whatever word pops into his head and then just start writing off of it. That's why a lot of his shit starts with just a word or two words, like Botswana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's what made
crazy,
it so great,
bro.
man.
Oh, I can't believe he's dead still, man. God, shit. Fucking damn it. Take XXX Temptation. Bring back Sean P.
Oh, you talking about Marcus Boy? Look, it's my friend.
Yo, so let's try this little quiz here, man. So it's called "Can You Match the Rapper to His Signature Ad Lib?" So they've isolated more than a dozen different ad libs, focusing on just the trademarks of active MCs. Can you identify each rapper from just a short exclamation? All right, this should be interesting.
All right.
How much you want to bet that this is not going to fucking work when I try to make it work? Okay, what rapper is this? Ready? You sound like Kanye.
It is Kanye.
Let's see. Kanye, okay. I'm not even going to type it in because I know I'm right. Fuck, I got to type it in to get to the next.
To get to the next level. Type it in.
I can't fucking type. Click.
Nah. That's what's happening. Nah.
Yay, we're
Kim
right,
Kardashian
guys.
was like, Kanye, come take out the garbage. Yeah.
That's Jay-Z. Okay, this is fucking. This game is stupid. Wait, who is this? Hold up. Yeah, I don't know.
Play it again. I don't know. That sounds like some space.
Nicki
age shit.
Minaj, yeah. Why the fuck would I know that shit?
Oh.
Spank Bank.
She got a new song though. It's not too bad.
Chun Li.
Nah, I didn't hear that one.
I keep seeing that pop up on my YouTube. I'm like,
Here's another. I saw
Get
a
outta
video. Oh my god. And
oh.
Oh God.
I want to make a caramel baby with her. Be
Oh, God.
Stressy Minaj.
Oh God.
What the fuck is that? It sounds like
Oh,
some
God.
gay porn.
I don't know.
Hold on, play it again.
Oh God.
I'll give you a hint. It's 2 words. It's 3 letters in the first and 4 after. Let's see. Could we guess it on some nerd shit just by letters? Lil Wayne? No, not enough.
Play it again.
Oh God.
It's Lil something. Lil Turk. I don't know who the fuck that is, but it's not 4 letters. The second one.
Little,
Oh God.
little suck my balls.
Oh
Alright,
God.
let's give up. Fuck it.
It's
Big
Lil-
Sean.
Gay.
Yeah.
Is it Drake? Yeah, it's Drake. This game fucking sucks.
What? What? Ugh.
Who's this? Hold on. Oh, I know who this is.
Ugh.
Oh, I know who this is. Yeah, this is actually, I like this ad lib. This is his signature sound. But I
Do it
like
again?
this. You like him. You like this rapper too.
I
You
do?
yeah, you do.
Play it again.
Ugh. Ugh.
And that's his sound. He does that a lot.
Ugh. Ugh.
It's not coming to me, man. Pause.
Oh, it's Pusha T.
Oh,
Pusha T.
Pusha T.
Who the fuck is
Pusha
that?
T. He sells drugs on the corner. Pusha T. He sells my sister cocaine and crack. And I come to him and he say, come into my bag and open it. Open.
Hey, Mr. Dope Man, you think you're slick. You sell crack to my sister and now she's sick. If she happens to die because of your drug, I'm putting in your cooler a 38 slug.
You're cool on.
Anyone know who the fuck this is?
Like,
It's like a crow.
I don't know.
See, this is the weird shit. You don't know?
That's, yeah.
Give the answers after.
Yeah. Oh, Chance the Rapper. I don't know enough of this
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
Who's this? It's a long fucking first name and then 1 letter second name.
I don't know what this is, man.
What was it?
It's like a long 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters in the first name and then 1 single letter after.
Boner Face G.
Know this. Like,
It's Erection Face.
Oh, Schoolboy Q.
Oh, God.
Birdman, right?
Oh, I like that beat.
Skirt. Who the fuck is this? Alright, this is fucking it up. Hold on. I'm trying to hear my goddamn ad libs. Anyone?
sounds like
Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Language is that?
I believe it's called Ghettoese.
Chief Keef. Who the fuck would know that shit?
Nobody cares about
Jaden Smith? It's 1 letter first and then 1, 2, 3, 6 after. Whose rap name starts with a 1 letter?
him. 6
I
after?
need Kamozi.
They call me Hot Stepper. Rah, rah, rah.
what is it?
This game sucks.
Yeah, this is not good, man.
Let's switch fucking games. Okay, last game, guys. Rapper signature catchphrase soundboard. So I'm gonna play this. I think I'll probably know the answers, and then you guys will fucking. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at. Oh, all right. Whatever. Let's try.
Fuck is that nonsense?
You know who that is?
Play it again.
Really?
I didn't hear it. Oh, Tupac.
Oh, Tupac Shaker.
Tupac Shakur. Shakur.
All right.
Love
Let's see who's
horns,
next.
yeah.
Ready?
Bronsolino.
Oh, that's easy, man.
Mac. Hey, yo.
Hey, what?
Hey, yo.
Oh, you're good, youngin.
What is that?
Stick out.
Oh, yeah, I taught him right.
Nah, that's not a good one. Hold up. Wait. Half of these fucking people we don't even know, bro.
Oh, damn.
Let me see. All right, here we go. All right. I hope it's not obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Ready?
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, I knew you would get it, man. Fuck.
Dipset.
Who made this dumb shit, bro?
Cam, sham, slam, bram, wham, wham.
Come on.
Anyone? I'll be impressed if you get this.
Play it again.
Come on. Come on.
No, you're
Come
not
on.
gonna get this. No way.
Tell if that's male or female.
Come on.
It's female.
It's
Come on.
female. Play it again.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Sounds like Nicki Minaj, but not really.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on. Come on. Look out.
Same
Missy.
person. No.
Come on.
No, it's not Missy. All right, I give
Come
it.
on. Oh.
The Brat.
Oh, okay. Same difference. They sound the fucking same.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Yeah.
Oh, that gives it away. You don't know that laugh?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Who is it?
Who?
Jadakiss.
No. You don't know this dude's laugh?
Play it again.
Oh, wait, that's a. No, I didn't. Wait,
Oh, that's a dead giveaway.
wait, that's.
Shot.
No, I don't know that.
Wait, no, wait.
Shot. Stop. Yeah.
It's so obvious that.
Danny Brown.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now it sounds like him.
I wish I knew what they're gonna say before I click on the obvious shit. Who's that?
Schmader.
This right here.
Oh, it's Puff.
Come on.
Like,
Puff Cocky.
please put it in my ass.
DJ Khaled.
Oh, I
Really?
think that's GJ Khaled. Could be
I know what
wrong.
That is, that's Uzi.
Come on.
Oh, that's DMX.
That's
bro.
fucking easy.
Young money.
Oh, that's fucking your boy.
All right.
Schmeezy.
Who?
Weezy.
Nope.
Wayne. That's not Lil Wayne?
Goddamn.
Oh, that's Drake.
yeah,
They sound the same too, man.
they do, bro.
Easy motherfucking E.
Okay.
That I want to say, what does AIDS sound like for 200?
Right?
My name is.
Oh my god, this is the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, that's KRS One.
This Buju Banton.
Choker.
Oh shit, this might be.
Ow. Crack.
Oh, I knew it by
Don't
now.
don't say nothing. See, well, he won't know.
You know what that is?
Choker.
I'll give you a hint.
Ow.
Uh,
Crack.
no, I
Choker.
can't give you a hint because you don't even know what it is.
Choker.
Nah, it's Fat Joe.
Well, people say that too.
Really?
Yeah.
You know
Lie.
Fat Joe?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he knows.
Oh
Fat Joe.
damn.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'm underestimating you. I'm
It's like
sorry.
He went, "Row!" That part, it was like, oh,
Yeah, baby.
that's
Ay.
it's Young Thug.
Oh.
No?
1739.
It's Young Panty Line.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty.
Yeah, boy.
Ugh.
I'll take who does crack for $500.
Yeah.
Lil Kim.
Yeah.
No, Foxy Brown.
No, Foxy Brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even giving you no hints on this shit, and I'm playing music in the
Wait,
background.
don't play. Wait.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Why is it not coming to me? when
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm angry at myself. Sound like the mad rapper. But wait. You'll play it again?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Any guesses? Any guesses?
Yeah.
It's not Ghostface. even though-
Yeah, it's Ghostface. I'm playing the Ghostface intro.
But that don't sound like him. Like it sounds like him, but it don't.
Yeah, yeah. That kind of does.
Is that a young Ghostface? Maybe.
I think it's around this time. Supreme Clientele
That's
time.
that's a young Ghostface.
Let's see. Damn, who the fuck would know Grandmaster Flash? I don't even know what he sounds like. Why is he on here? Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah.
Yeah. Ha ha ha
Ho 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 ha ho.
ha. See? Told you, man.
Oh
That seems
god.
like the next one goes. I'm about to get off my ass. Sorry.
Who the fuck is Hurricane Chris?
Hey,
baby.
That dude.
Hey, baby. Killer hell.
That's
Killer
a giveaway
hell.
though, no?
Killer hell. Killer hell. Killer hell. Killer
I'm
hell.
about to go kill the hell.
Kill Hill.
No.
Nah.
It's a good life, you know.
That's
Mr.
RZA.
Guigo, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see
Yeah.
you. That's the expected deck.
Oh, gay rule.
Yeah.
Yo, Jay-Z got
Young
3 rows
Star.
of fucking sounds. I see who's partial to whoever made this shit. All right, let's see. All right.
Bitch.
I don't even know who the fuck that dude is. I'm trying to find someone that I know you guys will both know. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one because it sounds just like him, but it's not obvious. Oh, this is, if you guys get me, any one of you get this, you get my respect for life. Or a year, whatever comes first. I'll give you a hint. This one and this one are the most telling. This one, it's telling if you know who it is because it's just so fucking, he's so out there. But come on, guys.
Sounds like Kanye with the arm.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna get that shit. Damn, I wouldn't have gotten that shit.
Killer.
Wait, all right. Here. Who made this? My God.
That's just easy for us.
Yeah. Well, oh, this is obviously you.
It's KRS One.
Yeah. All
Because
right.
I raised them right.
Oh, I know.
Kids his age don't know KRS One. Right?
They don't. None of them. Like not one.
Well, a couple of them know because they're old school, but some of them know.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? You're not gonna get this.
Oh,
It's Master Ace. He probably did it on one song.
Ew.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Can't touch this.
Vanilla Ice.
This is a cool soundboard, but it's, well, you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's not meant for this game we're playing. It's just a soundboard. So
John Cena's here?
you know what that is?
That's MOP, man.
Yeah, that's obvious. He's like, that's a MOP, man. Ooh, that's a good one.
Nah.
Oh, damn.
Hold up.
Hey, smoke weed every day. Nori.
Yeah.
Oh, Biggie.
Who the fuck is this?
Hey.
OJ the Juice Man?
OJ the Juice Man. Oh, he's my favorite.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all.
Yo.
That should have done that first.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna start with the last one first. Let's see.
Pharrell.
Oh my god, how did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Pimp C. Who the fuck even knows a Pimp C's verse? I
Nobody
don't-
cares unless
yeah.
you're from like Alabama.
There we go.
Yo, he loves Pitbull, yo.
You really?
Yo, he loves Pitbull.
It's 305.
Mr. Worldwide. Yo, I can't front his music. Fucking. Yo, if you can't dance to Pitbull, you're dead inside.
That's a fake ass giggle.
Yeah.
He's like, let's Pusha T.
Push,
All right, let's see what
Pusha
this is.
T sold me weed in the park.
All right, ready? This is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Raekwon.
Yeah, damn, bro. You're good, bro.
I'm not that good.
Oh, you gotta know that.
It's Redman because
Yeah.
you're going in alphabetical order.
It's not fair. All right, son of a bitch. All right, ready? Okay.
Is that Sean Price?
You know what I'm talking about?
Who's that?
You know what I'm talking about?
That's Snoop Dogg, yo.
Oh, I'm going down from Z then. Let's see.
Yeah. Zimbabwe.
I don't know any of these rappers here. Yo Gotti? Who is the Yo Gotti? Who is the Wiz Khalifa? Who is the Young Jeezy? I don't know who Young Thug is, okay?
Yeah. Young Thug.
Oh, who's this? It's obvious to me, seeing his face. I'm not clicking on the first one because it's probably going to be obvious. I'm like, hi, my name is this. Oh, it's so obvious to me. Because I'm seeing the words here on the screen.
Will Smith.
Oh my god, bro. You're good at this shit. How the fuck?
I don't
I
know.
would have never guessed that shit,
It's
bro.
my gift and my curse.
It's my gift.
I don't even know who half
I'm a
these
DJ,
fucking-
bro. I think that has to play some kind of... What the fuck?
I don't think you know this dude's music enough. I don't. I'll be super impressed forever, ever. Why these lights turn yellow?
Is that Kendrick?
Nah, it's too short.
All right. South, West Coast.
God damn it. It's showtime.
Oh, Swiss
damn
Beats,
it.
yo.
Ugh, I hate Swiss Beats.
Yeah, I can't stand them.
All right, we ran through the whole
Mediocre.
gamut. Damn it. Now for a little icing on the cake. Speaking of, since we were talking about motherfuckers just having catchphrases, we go to boxing. Harold Letterman. You guys,
Yo.
first of all,
Okay, Jim. I got my wife pregnant 1980 because I raped her after one night I got drunk. And then we had the kid, and the kid came out, and he had red hair.
Ready?
Okay, Jim. 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 Okay, Jim.
That's crazy.
This round is 30 seconds short because that
Right? What makes people just repeat something like, I don't know. Hold
But
on.
you know, it became his catchphrase, so he kept using it. You know he's got a trademark.
I want to tell you something. Jim, I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something, Jim. Jim, I got to tell you. Jim, I got to tell you
Okay,
something.
Jim is
When I
trademarked
say
by him.
something, Jim, I tell you something. Jim, I tell you something. I got to tell you something. Jim, I got to tell you. Jim, I got to tell you something. I got to tell you, friend.
But he's from that generation.
Jim,
I gotta tell you
Yeah.
something.
Bob, I gotta
Okay,
tell you.
listen to
Bob,
me.
I gotta tell you. Jim, I got to tell you something. Jim, I got to tell you something.
The funny thing is the name of this video is called Harold's Gotta Tell You Something.
I love the internet, yo.
Friend, I got to tell you something.
That's
I gotta-
crazy,
I
man.
gotta urinate. Sorry, guys.
But hold on, we have to wrap up anyway.
All right, let's wrap up. So I
Wrapping it up, and scabbing it up.
out my boxes and make urine come out.
All right. So wrapping up.
No, wrapping it up. Yo, thank you for everybody that tuned in. This is Golden Rule Podcast. We normally do the top 5 Billboard hip hop tracks, and we were a little laid back tonight.
Yep.
You know, it's been a month off, and we came in and said, let's do something a little more laid back.
And I gotta
chill
tell
with
you,
guys.
it was interesting.
I gotta tell.
I gotta-
Okay, P. Here's what we did tonight. We did some. No. Thanks everybody, man. It was, good night. And,
Yep.
We'll be doing this once again. So thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks to Marcus for being producer.
Oh yeah, thank you, producer Marcus.
Yes, sir. And with that, we're out. Ha 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 ha.
Peace.